Welcome back to discussion number 12, where we'll be talking about Jacqueline Woodson's Locomotion, which you should have read for today, which is a verse novel, or novel in verse. And we're also going to be talking about verse novels and how to use them in your classroom and the benefits that they have and can bring to your students. So when I was teaching, I really liked having novels in verse within my classroom library, and also so that when we had like silent reading time, if a student didn't have a text, it was really great. It was something that they could get into really quickly, but it was also a really great text for reluctant readers as well. So here are three children's lit focused novels in verse that I have for you. The first two I have actually read, and the last one I haven't, but I've heard really great things about it. So I can tell you a little bit about the first two. So the crossover is a basketball-focused novel in verse about two twin brothers, and that's by Kwame Alexander. We'll read something from him later on in the semester. And then Brown Girl Dreaming is by Jacqueline Woodson again, and this is about her growing up with her family and kind of the struggles that she had with that. So the really great thing about novels in verse is that they are great for reluctant readers because, as you can see, there's not as much text on the page, so it's not quite as daunting for someone who is either a reluctant reader or maybe isn't the fastest reader in class and is concerned about that. The other great thing about that is that it's not just for reluctant readers, or it's not just a text that you just learn to read better from. There's so much that you can get out of a novel in verse within such a small amount of time. So this text, if you're using it as a classroom text, your really strong readers, as well as your readers who are struggling a little bit, can both get a lot out of it, whether it be just the general comprehension of the text or also going deeper into the meanings of the different poems. So in the supplemental materials, I have linked an article that talks a little bit more about how reluctant readers can hook or be hooked into these novels in verse. So if that's something that you're interested in reading more about, I highly recommend it. It will be at the very bottom of our discussion for today.